Good evening, y'all. This is Big Boss Calvin 83. You know what? I am in the zone. I'm in the zone. 3 videos today. 3 videos. Wow. That's the old Big Boss Calvin. You know what I'm saying? Now I wanted to talk about this. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with my voice, but I want to talk about this. My whole take on black women not having no damn pride and just financing Caucasian supremacy. No, she is leading the charge of financing our racial oppression as black people, as we call ourselves, black people, Nubian, Negro, whatever the hell. And I just know there's the whole thing about buying black and spending money with black-owned businesses, buying with your people, financially supporting your own people. That's the best way to get the fuck out of our poverty and even if you're a Negro and you're a millionaire, you're still poor because you don't own nothing and don't control shit. Even if you're a billionaire, if you're one of them lucky Negroes who got paper, who's close to having $1 billion, but your people are suffering, you still poor. You don't run anything. You don't control anything. You're not tribal. You're not about self-preservation. You know what I'm saying? You're not about that life. So I don't really take y'all seriously when you talk about I'm successful. Successful in what? I look at success differently than most people. I look at as a conqueror, as a leader, as a ruler. That's what I aspire to be. Me having personal, individual success doesn't mean anything if I see other people losing badly who are on my team. Me, it's like this. I can be the best player, best basketball player. My team, I can score like 50 points, 60 points. I can be leading. I'd be leading my team, averaging 40 points. But we suck. I got 20 rebounds. I'm taking all the shots. Everything's going through me. But my teammates are suffering. I am not doing anything to make my teammates better. You know what I'm saying? How many players, who are great, who are good players, are great players, but they play on teams in the NBA that suck. That they're not going to get a championship unless you demand and probably take less money, and you work with your owner and your GM, the president, to recruit better players, make better trades, get better free agents, and draft well. To be a championship team and have a dynasty like the Golden State Warriors. But most people, I understand, people, your mama in your ear and telling you get all that money. That's why they don't go. That's why they recruit and draft mama's boys. They don't like to draft NBA players, football players, NFL players, black athletes who come from patriarchal, traditional 2-parent homes. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. They do not want to get with. They don't want to have draft men, get men, employ men, give men opportunities who are, and their dad is a LeVar Ball. You know what I'm saying? Most of Caucasian America, white America, don't like black men, especially if they come from a 2-parent home. I have a large male-dominated family, patriarchal family. It can be egalitarian, but at the same time, at the end of the day, the man's still the head and the woman's the supporter. The nurturer. The man can be the nurturer at times, but not, but the man's the leader. He has the final say, calls the shots. He gets everybody's input, but the woman supports and follows him and works with him as a team. Feeding the big dog. When you don't feed the big dog, your house will not get guarded. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand this. And that's the problem with us as a people. We do not support each other. All we're about for self. And we're too much of an individual. Individualism is not working for us. That's a European concept. Even them, they stay on travel. They stay on white code, white supremacy code, white pride all day, all night for the last 500 years. And raping and pillaging and colonizing and enslaving people and raping and committing mass murders and genocide and all types of terrorism and stealing resources and land. Okay? And it's not just Caucasians, it's other ethnic people of color copying that model too, like the Asians, the East Indians, and the Arabs and the Latinos. So, but Negroes are the only group that are so nice to every goddamn body. And it's fucking frustrating that many of y'all goofballs think like this, especially you women. There was a story, there was an incident that happened like months ago. I did a video about it, but I accidentally deleted it, and I couldn't recover it, so I gotta make it over, which is what I'm doing right now. So, this grandma takes her granddaughter, or two granddaughters, I think, to the nail shop out in New York City. Okay? They get their nails done, feet done, I think, and, get their eyebrows waxed, and, one of the women, I'm not sure it's the grandma or the granddaughter, one of the granddaughters got her eyebrows fucked up. And they did not want to pay the $5 because the person who did the eyebrow job fucked up badly. So they agreed to pay everything else and tip them, but these motherfuckers got crazy. All them gooks and chinks and all them Asians just went buck wild and ballistic over $5 for something that they fucked up on. They wouldn't do that to no Caucasian person. The only exception is that there was a Caucasian female out in Canada, and they fucked up her nails real badly too, and she didn't want to pay it. And she paid the majority of it. She ain't gonna pay full price unless they do it over. What do? Went crazy and ballistic. And it's funny how Caucasians give these motherfuckers these easy ass loans. Fresh off the damn boat, fresh off the plane. A lot of them are undocumented, but no, I don't want to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? All types of shit. Y'all gave them easy advantages to fuck over black people so they could be your foot soldiers of Caucasian supremacy. And then you want to call them model minority, which is actually a diss because they are actually the majority. They outnumber Caucasians. Actually, black people, African people, whatever terminology you want to use, black people globally are the majority worldwide. Same with Asians in second place. Okay? Why do y'all think China's having a one-child policy? There's too many people. It's population control. Population control. Same with abortion out in America. There's abortion globally, but abortions, they're trying to kill off black people and, encourage this homosexuality with the gay agenda. Feminize the black man and make the black woman look more masculine and have this complete dysfunction. You know what I'm saying? It's all about keeping our numbers down. Promoting all this self-hate and all this colorism to keep us fucked up in the head. That's all a distraction. This gender war with the feminism, and then you got the men's rights activism, all this type of isms. It's a distraction. The classism is a distraction because what we really should be focusing on is trying to defeat Caucasian supremacy and the people who are on Team Caucasian Supremacy, these are the sellouts, these are the bed wenches, and these are the Negro bedbug motherfuckers. These wannabe Caucasian supremacists, like your Twinkie Asian motherfuckers, the Latinos and all the Indians and the Arabs, you know, who are being pawns as puppets. It's like, you know, they're just nothing more. They're just light-skinned Negroes. Any Negro who got straight hair or little, you know, they just give them a little break because they're not a threat to Caucasian supremacy. That's why they're being used. Same with this feminism. This is why they're giving women more advantages with workforce, colleges and all that stuff, schools, opportunities, loans, houses and cars, and no fault divorce, and everything favors women over the average man. Is because they're trying to destroy, this dysfunction. It's about the powers that be trying to fuck us in the ass so they can get more power over us and control. You cater to the women, you take out the man. Then the women and children are easy targets and they're easy to control and manipulate. And then once you get the woman all fucked up, now you got control of the kids. Okay? So, I mean, where was I? So there's back to this dispute of what happened out in New York City when the grandma and the granddaughters, the black grandmother with her granddaughters, had a dispute about the fucked up eyebrow job. So these crazy ass Asians just went ballistic over $5. It was over $5, y'all. They wouldn't do that with nobody else. They would not do that in no Caucasian neighborhood, white neighborhood. No. And first of all, most Caucasians would not allow Asians to open a business like that, and massively, because Caucasians will not let other groups set up shop and open businesses like that. No. Everything's gonna be white by white, by Caucasian, by Caucasian. Okay? Because they understand it's about ownership, controlling your dollar and making it circulate. Jews understand this. The Asians understand this. The Latinos and all these other groups understand this shit, but Negroes refuse to comprehend this shit. So now they're getting disrespected. And I mean, the thing is, black people don't respect each other in public anyway. We disrespect each other. And a lot of you black women have actually brought it on yourselves to act the fool and be with Team White Supremacy, and you're getting beat up with brooms by these Asians. You're getting beat up with brooms, dustpans, trash cans. You're having aspartame thrown in your goddamn face, so you're getting sprayed with all these toxic chemicals for cleaning products and chemicals for the hands, these toxic chemicals for these cosmetic products. You're getting fucked up, and that shit. I mean, y'all getting fucked up as hell. You're getting fucked up, and you wonder why this is happening. But you got black-owned nail salons, nail shops, resupply source, and other black-owned establishments. This is out in Harlem, I think, or around Harlem, the Harlem, New York area. But Negroes, like the Negro females, feel some type of way about black men owning businesses for some odd reason. That proves my point that these bitches don't want black male leadership. No, they want the colonizer. They want white male leadership, and sometimes Asian male leadership, and Latino male leadership, because they think we're nothing. And when we try to prove them wrong that we are something or we matter, because if you think you're saying that when niggas ain't shit, well, guess what? You gave birth to that nigga who ain't shit, because you ain't shit your damn self. You're fucking with dudes who ain't worth a damn, ain't shit, and you reward trash. But when it comes to dudes who are not like that, who are gold, you know what I'm saying? Gold and silver, platinum gold. You don't want to fuck with us, because you will have to bring it and shut the fuck up and stay in your place and in your lane and follow orders. But you have no issue following the colonizers' orders. You have no issue listening to other non-blacks. Other non-black males Y'all listen to that Caucasian female like a motherfucker, like she's gonna get you prosperity. Like you think that she's gonna, you think you're gonna have access to these other men of these other races of men, these other men of other ethnicities. You think a Caucasian male is gonna choose you over his Caucasian female, which is not gonna happen. So when you're getting disrespected like this, you notice that none of the feminists march with y'all. They didn't do no background check. These Asians who beat the shit out of them sisters. In that nail shop in New York City, it took them a while for them to get charged or shit. They didn't want to do no background information. A lot of them probably were likely undocumented. Because black lives don't matter. If that was a Caucasian female, it was a white grandma with her white granddaughters getting fucked up like that. All hell will break loose in the lynch mob. Will terrorize and destroy the Asian communities. That has happened out in New York. That has happened a lot in California. You know what I'm saying? But I remember in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I think it was in Greensboro, North Carolina, black women getting harassed, being targeted by these Koreans, being racially profiled, being smacked around, being body slammed, being falsely accused of stealing, even though it's on video that it didn't happen. He saw the tape. He would have known, even if it was like, he has insurance, okay? Most stores have insurance, and if something's missing, something's damaged, they're gonna get a big check out of it. So miss me with that bullshit. But because there's so many Caucasians who steal and tear up shit, and you Asians and you Indians and Arabs and you Latinos don't do shit. You also may have a conversation, but that's how far it goes. But when it comes to black folks, you will be watching us like a hawk. You got people within your own group doing all types of mess. Asians steal from Asians. You know what I'm saying? But y'all staying cold. East Indians still doing all types of dirt to other Indians, Caucasians doing dirt to each other. But y'all stay on cold. Black people do not stay on cold for nothing. Okay? So there's a big protest. They close the shop, but it's not gonna matter. Negroes are still they're still gonna finance their own oppression. And I got this stupid ass bitch that I got an argument with Facebook. She didn't like how a black female business owner was trying to get her business up. Well, why is she barging in non-black owned stores and passing out flyers to black people? Because you gotta be aggressive with these Negroes. You cannot be nice and professional and polite and docile. You gotta get crunk. You gotta get aggressive. You gotta get mean and nasty with Negroes. You gotta beat them. You gotta beat their ass. You gotta threaten their lives. You gotta threaten to kill them. At some cases, you gotta pull a gun, pull a knife to get them to do something. Because they're not. It's like if it was a Caucasian person, they would yes a master, yes a boss, especially Negro females. To black men. When it comes to a Caucasian male telling Negro females to do shit, oh yes, no problem. I love you, massa. I'm a pet Negro. I'm a ghetto gagging bitch. And now let's get let me finish up this part on what happened out in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So, recap, I saw the video, what happened out in this beauty supply store out in Oklahoma. A black woman's with her child, 3-year-old child. He accidentally takes a keychain, kids being silly and goofy. So, he didn't know, he just took it. And, mom saw what happened and she just gave it back to the man. She threw it back, The Korean guy wanted to start an argument. How many Caucasian kids would have done the same shit? They probably didn't know. Likely, they don't do nothing to those motherfuckers because that's where their bread is butter, because they want white validation. They want to sit at Mass's table. Them light-skinned Negroes the other light-skinned Negroes with the slant eyes want to be at Mass's table, with that Neanderthal DNA. They want to be at Mass's table. You know what I'm saying? So the Korean guy, the lady apologized for the misunderstanding, gave back the keychain. That was not enough. Instead of just letting him go, oh, okay, he want to talk shit to the child. Now, I'll bet you money if that was a black man standing by with her, with what was with her and her son, he would have left it alone because he's gonna get his ass beat. Okay, but because black women in 2018 has actually made themselves a demographic of women the least protected because they're hard-headed and don't listen to black men. who are about shit. That's why they're getting your ass beat. So they're just arguing with the black woman trying to walk away and all that stuff. She getting all scared and shit. But all of a sudden, the Korean guy tries to grab her. You know, she deflects his touch, his assault, and then she gets punched in the face, and she's standing there crying and bleeding. And what's really disheartening about that is that then all these dumbass black feminists saying it's black men's fault for not protecting them, when last time I checked, you same bitches, y'all always throw black men underneath the bus. You always stabbing black men in the back. You treat us like shit. You do us dirty. You say we lame, we corny, we talk like we white. Oh, we the white man's bitch, we square, and all this other shit. Oh, you trying to control me. You don't tell me what to do. I do what I want to do. And you want to rebel like a stupid ass teenager, a teenage bitch. A lot of y'all grown women y'all still got the minds of teenagers. Y'all think like these teenage bitches still got the mind of a fast, whorish, sluttiest, gold-digging teenage bitch. Think she could do whatever the hell she want. All that feminism, don't understand what the fuck it is. And, you know, you want to do whatever the hell you want to do, say you don't need no man, and then when shit gets rough, it gets real for y'all, now all of a sudden, you need a man. But why don't you, but what's funny is, all them Ray and Pookies, who you say are real niggas, they did not come to that sister's defense. That black woman who got punched in the face by that Korean beauty supply store owner, that gook punk bitch ass motherfucker, punches her in the face. Ray and Pookie don't do nothing. All them fake ass pro-blacks worshiping black women, they were missing in action. All them white feminists, all these black feminists like Amber Phillips and Jamila Gumuse and Nell Malaise, all them black feminazis, they don't say nothing. Oh, you did too much and you should have did this coon shit. I gotta call bullshit. All these feminists talking all this mess, all these feminists are nowhere to be found. The National Organization for Women don't get this woman justice. Lisa Bloom, Gloria Allred are silent. Amber Rose is silent. All these black feminists, silent. All these Caucasian males who love black women, love chocolate chasers, are silent. The Asian guys who love black women, who are actually just fucking, y'all just love fucking her. Y'all don't respect her. You don't value her. Y'all missing in action. Y'all AWOL. All them other groups, all these other black people, all these other ethnic, all these Asians, Indians and Latinos who talk about, my plight, we have the same struggle, but we fuck you niggers, but we still call you a nigger and stab you in the back and fuck you over, and we try to get brownie points and for that white validation. They're missing in action. Just so there's no black and brown coalition. There's no so-called minority coalition, or whatever the hell you call it. There's no coalition. Black people, you have no damn allies. Black women, you damn sure don't have no allies. Black men understand. The so-called black man understands that ain't nobody gonna save us. We are the least protected group. That's why we can't protect y'all, because y'all don't stand by us and we don't work together as a team, because you're hard-headed and don't fucking listen. You understand what I'm telling y'all? Y'all bitches are fucking hard-headed. You're hard-headed as hell and stupid. Then all of a sudden, when black men found out what the fuck happened, and then when the gook punk bitch, when the gook punched her in the face, she crying. Had that been a black man who would have did that shit, all them bitches in that beauty supply store, all them hood rats would have tried to fight his ass. But because it's an Asian male who punched you in the face, y'all don't want to do nothing. When it's a Caucasian male who punches you in the face and stabs you and shoots you, y'all don't want to do nothing. Y'all just say it's black men's fault for not protecting y'all. How can I protect you when you say you don't need no man? And you say I ain't shit and I'm weak and I'm a bitch and I'm gay and shit. Why don't you ask the gay community, since y'all love gay males, to protect you and fight your battles? I forgot you ain't gonna do that. Why don't you ask these dykes, these lesbians who are fake ass males? Why don't you ask them to help you out? Oh, you ain't gonna do that. You need a real straight man, a man's man, a woke man, a conscious man like myself to clean up your goddamn mess. Bitch, please. Had that been a black man, and that black man would have did the same thing that Korean dude, punched that black woman in the face, that black woman would have been fighting back, cussing him out. All them women, all them dudes, all Negroes, Ray and Pookies, Even, all them simps would be coming to this black woman's defense. Even regular guys like me would have watched what happened and would have got involved too. But my thing is, I'm involved all day, all night, all decades. I'm involved all the time. I'm not selective. If somebody's being wrong and being disrespected, I have your back, male or female. Women can say whatever they want about me, but when it came down to business and having their back, I was consistent. I just wish y'all would have returned the favor when I needed your help, instead of throwing me underneath the fucking bus like y'all do for girl code and white validation. And the same thing that happened out in Greensboro, Charlotte, North Carolina, across the country, black women being disrespected, being profiled, and being put in headlocks, being body slammed by Koreans, being flipped over, punched in the face, getting slapped around by Asians, being beat up and beaten, jumped, and stomped by Caucasian bitch-ass males, stabbed, sliced, and gunned down by Caucasian supremacist males. But we tell y'all, don't fuck with them. Getting raped too. We tell y'all, don't do this. You shouldn't be dressing like that. You should not be out here at this time of the day and night. Don't be fucking around. But y'all don't listen. You're talking about, we're oppressing you. But how do you know protecting somebody and helping somebody out and guiding them and being a leader was I was being abusive. Y'all, so that's why I said feminists are fucking stupid. These white feminist talking points are fucking retarded. And black women just eat it up. Y'all are so loyal to white feminists. Y'all so loyal to these racist, misandric Caucasian females who are just bitter and angry, who are just nothing more than low-grade undercover hoes. They're the biggest welfare queens, the biggest sluts and hoes and bitches, always hypergamous as hell. Y'all listen to them. They're gonna tell you, oh, you don't need no man. You could be a single mother and you could do it by yourself. But they're still with husbands. They still got a husband. Multiple dudes. They got a husband. They got a side dude. Okay, and they got children. And they're living in a big ass mansion, big ass house in white suburbia, driving Jaguars, driving Mercedes Benz, Porsches and shit, Cadillac Escalades. Okay? Or them big ass GMC, Chevy Tahoe type of vehicles. Toyota Sequoia or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Minivans, living the good life. But you black women are just want to fight with black men, don't want to do anything. Y'all just want to do whatever the hell you want to do. Be on that type of Tiffany Haddish girls trip, do all ratchet, be a ratchet ass hood rat, be a hoe, slut. Then you want to be a feminist. Want to support Amber Rose slut walks and shit. But Amber Rose telling you all this dumb shit. But Amber Rose got bodyguards, right? Y'all don't. So you acting a whore and being a tease and fucking mind, target, enticing and provoking and trying to sexually get off dudes. And all of a sudden, oh, you want to cry rape? No, I don't feel sorry for you when you do that. Or talk about harassment or assault. And then when certain guys, okay, I know what this bitch is trying to do. Let me get the hell away from her. Let me ignore her. Oh, you want to call us punks, bitches? You want to question our masculinity? You want to question our sexual orientation? You want to accuse us of being gay? Want to call us weak? You want to say, don't you want pussy? What's wrong with you? You a bitch. You're a man. You're supposed to pursue. A man's supposed to pursue a woman. A man's supposed to persist, and then you want to cry me too. Fuck out of here. Then when you have black men trying to tell black women, do not boycott that beauty supply store in Oklahoma. Boycott that beauty supply store in Charlotte, North Carolina. Stop shopping, stop spending your money with these Koreans. Stop even working for these Koreans. I remember watching the Vice show when his sister with that blonde weave was working for this Korean dude at that fried fish joint in Georgia somewhere and got slapped around for a mistake, or the guy didn't want to cancel the order or something like that. Misunderstanding. He beats the shit out of her. But all them other chicks, he didn't do that. And the black woman just took it. But if it was a black man would have done something like that, it would have been a fight, would have been a brawl. We know how to get down, y'all. We know how to get down. You know what I'm saying? We already know what the fuck's going on. Black women had no issue fighting a black man. getting in the mud. Something from my experience. I'm 6'7". I'm 6 feet. I have bitches try to try me and they're 4'11", try to fight me. I'm like, are you serious? I'm on way, and then she's trying to be all confrontation and trying to make it to a physical confrontation over something I'm misunderstanding. I'm like, no. Then you're gonna say I'm a bitch? You're gonna call me a bitch and say I'm a pussy because I don't want to argue with something stupid over some petty ass shit? You just want to cause drama, and if I do something to defend myself and check you, you want to call the police on me like a racist Caucasian misandric female. You want to do with the same thing that racist Caucasian females have done. You want to do that, pull that same white feminist Caucasian, you want to pull that same white feminist crap. You want to do the same thing that white feminist minded, misandric, racist, Caucasian, supremacist females have done. And I'll say that again. You want to do the same thing that these feminist minded, old school, racist, misandric, Caucasian females have done to black men for a long time, and they're still doing it to this day. And actually, ever since DT 45 is in office, Donald Trump is in office, now you see Caucasian females show their racism, show their misandry towards black men, attacking black men, targeting black men. You listen to these Caucasian females tell you sisters and these other non-black chicks, so, don't stay away from them niggers. Don't trust no black man. But them same bitches will try to push up on a black man, try to hit on a black man, try to fuck a black man, try to date him and have kids, try to steal that good ass brother who got it together, try to demand that man put a ring on her finger and have kids and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep I hate you women keep falling for the okie doke, but you're so smart and the most educated. Bitch, please. Then when we got black men trying to protect you, and we're saying, no, we got to boycott. No, there's a black-owned salon, beauty supply store, and such, down the block. Just go there. You got black men, passing out flyers of just to go to black-owned nail salons, beauty supply stores, black-owned establishments. But these black women don't want to support that shit, especially when they know it's owned by a black man. Even if it's owned by a black woman, y'all don't respect her. You want to hate on her, especially when she's beautiful and dark-skinned and beautiful and has her hair natural. Now y'all want to get all disrespectful all of a sudden. I don't get y'all bitches. I don't fucking get y'all. But y'all self-hating dumbass. That's what it is. You got black men telling y'all, boycott that beauty supply store in Tulsa, Oklahoma. What do y'all bitches do? Oh, fuck you, nigger. You a bitch. I'll do whatever the fuck I want to do. Okay, and then when you get your ass beat, then when shit happens to you, we ain't gonna do nothing. We're gonna let y'all die. We're gonna let you get your ass beat, get sexually assaulted, have your clothes ripped off, let y'all get raped, get beaten to death, get killed, and we're just going on about our business. Yeah. I'm just so fed up with a lot of you. I'm just fed up with Negroes, period. Especially that Negro female. Because they refuse to accept and acknowledge that they are the key to... It's really frustrating that the Negro female, they want to put it on men, but they're so smarter than us and so perfect and so excellent. I'm trying to figure out, but they don't understand. Without men, women cannot make it without men. Actually, men can for the most part, be okay. I'll say we do 70% great. Yeah, I'm just being nice. To me, men really don't need women like that, unless you're talking about companionship and sex and love and companionship and sex and family, having children. But with these sex dolls, a lot of you women are getting replaced. That feminism has really fucked y'all up. And you refuse to... y'all just don't take it seriously. You got black men trying to help you out. We're trying to get together and organize to boycott the store, get it closed down in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And we're trying to get you to stop going to these establishments owned by gooks, owned by the pale skin monkey devils, the crackers. That's what you would say, the white devils, you know what I'm saying? Owned by these ragheads, curry eating motherfuckers, Indian folk. You know, them Arabs and them wetbacks, Latinos and Specs. We try to get y'all to stop shopping at these establishments, especially in the black neighborhood where it shouldn't even. We should be running our own establishments within our own people, in the black community. We should have our own businesses within the black community, even if it's diverse. You know what I'm saying? We should be owning our own shit and patronizing our own businesses and buying black and make sure that dollar stays within us. Even when Negroes are business owners, you know what I'm saying? What do when they get money? Instead of staying within where they are or go to another black area, prosperous black neighborhood, what do Negroes do? Oh, let me move and live with white folk. Let me move and be a token Negro. Even if it's Caucasian, it's diverse. It still has a little other groups, but there's no really black people there. I want to be a token nigger. I just want to be the token because I made it. I want to date a white person. I want to marry and have mixed children. Because I really hate myself because I think other people are better than me. So that's why I don't want to fuck with them. So I want white validation. That is the definition of self-hatred. Let me pray. Let me believe in Jesus. But when you got people like myself and other black people who already told you that how that Bible is fake as hell and shows you the original and how it's been taken out of context and twisted to a narrative, and not narratives are not facts. Emotions are not facts. Okay, opinions are not really facts. It's just your personal experience and that's your perception. Okay, your experience may be valid. Okay, this is what happened. That's why I say it the way I say it. That's the only far. That's how far it go. It don't go that deep. Documentation, truth, and what you see the obvious and being observant is proof. Negroes you Negroes, many of you Negroes don't want to look up shit, don't want to research, especially you women who claim to be so damn educated. But but the colonizer has to tell you shit, and you believe it. You believe that Caucasian female like she your homegirl. And you think, and when the Caucasian man say, "Oh, he's so true. He's speaking the truth. He loves me. He said wear my hair natural." I've been telling you to wear your hair natural forever. I've been telling you to love yourself forever. Motherfuckers just trying to get pussy. I'm trying to get love and build a family. Hello? And then this last part, it's like you black women let yourselves get disrespected by these other dudes out here, especially when they're lighter than you, less melanated. They're not black, so you take all types of disrespect. But you wouldn't tolerate that from a black man. I've seen black women who have, white baby daddies, mainly Caucasian baby daddies. They've been dating each other for 20 years. They got kids. One of the children, one of the kids are in college. The other one is in high, is about to prepare for graduation. Got accepted to a college. You know what I'm saying? About to graduate, and the Caucasian male do not want to marry you. You got a white baby daddy. He ain't trying to hook up with you. Don't want to be seen with you. But you're putting up with all types of disrespect, and you know he racist as hell. Dealing with all types of abuse. You want to know? First of all, if we were dating, there's no way in hell a black woman is gonna let a black man date her for 10 years, 15 years, have kids, and she ain't gonna say, "Hey, what?" First of all, it ain't gonna make it that far. No black woman's gonna let a black man run game on her and date her for 10 years, have kids, and ain't trying to put a ring on it. 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. That shit ain't gonna fly. But Caucasian males can get away with that shit because y'all let them. Even if the dude is trying to get his money right or trying to get finances together, but you ain't trying to help dude. Let's keep it real. And Oh, you gotta marry me. I need a nigga to know you. I need to know you're not crazy. You're not telling me. You're not being honest. I've been honest. Most men are honest. But to see the problem with guys like me, we're honest. We tell the truth. But y'all don't want to fuck with us because we're truth tellers. Y'all don't like what we say, and you don't like what we show you. We tell you what you need to know, what you need to hear and see. We don't have to kiss your ass and run game to get your validation. We don't need your validation like that. We just need you to fucking listen and shut the fuck up and trust what we're doing and follow behind us and support us. That's all we ask. Then there was another situation that I want to touch on before I go. Out in Portland, Oregon. It was in Oregon. I think it was Portland, downtown Portland, Portland, Oregon. Just this chick, this Negro female, in her late 40s, being close to 50. I think she might be 50 next year. Goes to Arab-owned, Middle Eastern-owned establishment, food truck, owned by Arab guy. Owned by an Arab dude. She trying to pay for her change. She probably has a 20. Maybe she don't have cash. I thought she got his change, and she asked, "Oh, do you have enough change to get to?" She's asking, I gave you a certain amount of change. How much do I get back? She paid the food. She paid for her food. Paid for her meal. The Arab dude sprays sriracha sauce, hot sauce, throws a bottle full of Gatorade at her. Throw all types of blunt objects, calls her a nigger, cusses her out, and this chick is like crying, and I'm like, she just and then she talk about no one's protecting you. I'm like, all them Caucasian folks, all these other groups. I told black women, and all you feminists, all you pro women, all these fake ass female empowerment chicks, these fake ass pro women, these feminists, because I think she was with a bunch of women, all them white women, all them Asian women, all them Indian women, all them Latino women, Arab women. They didn't come to your defense. All them women who talk about women's rights, the advocates of women's rights did not come to that black woman's defense. Again, women's rights are for white women only, Caucasian females only, and it has nothing to do with women of color. Gloria Allred did not come to your defense. Lisa Bloom, missing in action again. None of them bitches come to your defense. All them feminists, Hillary Clinton did not speak for you, did not represent you. All them feminists, male feminists, didn't even come to your defense. These gays, the gay community, the gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender motherfuckers did not even come to your defense. All them other groups, all these other ethnic people of color did not come to your defense. All them Caucasian guys who are swirling with black women, who are chocolate chasers, did not come to your defense, black women. All these other, especially these Caucasians and these other groups that say they love black people, black culture, like being around black people and eating black food and all that stuff. From black American food, Caribbean food, African food, black culture, black diaspora. Oh, they didn't have your back. They didn't have that black woman's back in Oregon when that situation happened. The same the situation where a black woman got punched in the face in Tulsa, Oklahoma. They didn't have the free black women and the black girl and the black woman with her granddaughters got attacked, got assaulted, brutally beaten, and harmed and terrorized. No defense from the National Organization for Women. No defense, no support. The National Organization for Women were silent and missing in action with AWOL. The feminists didn't do shit. Okay? When black women are getting terrorized, beaten, and killed, there's silence. When black women beating her ass by non-black males, being raped, sexually assaulted, terrorized, Me Too is missing in action. Black women getting groped by cops and having their clothes ripped off, being beaten to shit, beaten up, getting killed by cops, by other punk ass Caucasian supremacist males, wannabe Caucasian supremacist males with that mindset like these Asian guys and these Indian guys, Arab guys, Latino guys. The feminists ain't going to do shit. These women who are part of these other, the Asian women, ain't going to stand by you. They're going to take the man's side. No, the Korean guy who punches you in the face and body slams you and disrespects you. The Asian woman she ain't gonna take your side. She can talk all that feminism all she wants. She ain't gonna side with no nigger. Not no nigger bitch. You know what I'm saying? Same with the Indians, you know? Indian woman, she can talk all that feminism, but she's gonna do what that man tell her what to do. You know what I'm saying? Same with the Latinas, you know? They're still gonna stand by their men no matter what, even if they're in the wrong. Caucasian females are notorious for defending their male counterparts no matter what. They're not gonna lead their male counterparts to join your team of feminism, black woman. And feminism started with them, but they gave it to you and threw you underneath the bus. The white woman is not going to lead the white man, and she's not going to destroy white patriarchy so you can be living good. She's not going to give up white patriarchy, destroy the system of white patriarchy, the system of white supremacy, and the system of white privilege where she benefits off, the system of racism where she benefits off of. She's reaping the benefits of Caucasian supremacy, racism, and institutional racism. And white patriarchy provides that. The white power structure provides that to be on top, be on that pedestal, and have all that freedom and privileges, and being desired and appreciated. The Caucasian female is not going to give up her privilege, especially her white privilege, her female privilege, her white privilege mainly, to make black women happy. Nobody else all these other women are not going to abandon their male counterparts to be with this woman island, this feminism. This feminism ain't that deep for them like that. They're not gonna be on the woman empowerment shit like that. It's bullshit, black women. And like I told you earlier, had that been a black man who would have did the same thing that Arab dude did the same thing that the Arab guy did, you know, in Portland, Oregon, off that food truck owner, spray sriracha sauce and spray hot sauce, throw a bottle, call her a bitch, you know, nigger bitch, talk derogatory names. That black woman would have been got so enraged, she would have tried to get in that truck and try to beat that dude's ass and try to kill him. I seen it. Black men don't even go there with y'all like that. And we could just say, motherfucker, please fuck off, get out of my face. And we try to get away from you, and you want to fight us. And then even the dudes who are angry at you, we don't even do the shit that these other non-black males do to women. But we are the most violent, the most you have no respect for women. That's what y'all say. We are the players, the dogs, the pimps, and all this negativity. We're the misogynists, the chauvinists. And black men are nothing like that. No, you're talking about non-black males. You're talking about that Caucasian male. But you black women ain't no better because y'all man-hating bitches. Y'all misandric as hell. You know, y'all don't like men. All these other women who have issues with their male counterparts go after black men because we're easy targets because we don't have no power and no strong brotherhood. So if a black man does stand up for himself and defend himself within reason, we're gonna get fucked up. We're gonna get arrested, or we're gonna get killed on the street, or get murdered by the cops. Okay. Then let me tell you what the black woman did to that Arab dude who assaulted her and sprayed hot sauce, sriracha sauce through the Gatorade bottle and disrespected her and humiliated her like she did, and threatened and did all types of harm to that sister. The Negro female forgave her. The Negro female forgave this Arab dude for spraying sriracha sauce, throwing hot sauce, and throwing Gatorade bottles, a bottle full of Gatorade at her and calling her a nigger over because she chose to pay with change. It's still money. She forgave him. The guy was undocumented. She offered her $1,000, and she just took it. That tells me how black women have very low self-esteem and no love and no black pride and no self-love and no black love for her black womanhood and no love for her no love for her people and her family. That is self-hate. If that was me, I would press all type of charges. If I was that woman, I would have told everybody to boycott your ass. Not over that, I would get together with all them black people who live in Portland and fuck you up. I would get the cops on you and press all types of charges, sue your ass for millions and get you deported. That's what I would have done. Fuck all that forgiveness. Tariq Nasheed has made a valid point. We're too fucking forgiving. We have no pride and no self-love, and that's why we don't buy black. We don't support each other. We don't want to be around each other. We don't want to be around each other and love each other and respect each other because we hate ourselves. And a lot of and black women, I'm not trying to blame it all on black women. I already know who's to blame. Caucasian supremacy. These fucking Caucasian devils. These pale skin monkey capies double bitches are responsible for this bullshit. But you Negro females, specifically you black females, y'all are the original coon. You're the mammy. You're the Aunt your mama. Before the Sambo came into existence, and I'm not going to even say Uncle Tom because Uncle Tom was a good black man, and he was actually for the revolution. If you do your research, so that's why a lot of black people don't have no self-love. It's because the black woman who gave birth to these children have self-hate issues because the black woman has self-hatred. So that's why some men don't love y'all. It's because you don't love us and you don't love yourself and you have no respect for yourselves. Look how y'all treat yourselves. Y'all being ghetto gagging videos with the colonizer. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all still shopping at these establishments and getting disrespected, but you wouldn't tolerate that from no black man. The minute you have a bad experience from a black-owned business, especially owned by a black man, you'll be boycotting that motherfucker forever. But you forgive everybody else. That tells me how fucked up we are, and we need to change that. Peace.